What is good, everybody? Man, it's your boy Jay in the building. We is back again with another one. Now, before we get this video started, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you guys share this video. First off, I want to say it's a great morning. It is a great morning, man. Woke up to another birthday. If y'all want to say, listen, my phone has been ringing all day with birthdays, man. So listen, I want to say thank y'all for the support. Listen, now I know we don't do this, right? But you know what I'm saying? If you want to throw a little something in the cashapp, you know what I'm saying? Listen, help your boy out, all right? I don't mind birthday gifts. I don't mind it. But listen, now Thanksgiving is this Sunday, and before we get into the topic, man, I'm giving my thankfulness out the way, period. So first off, I want to say thank you guys so much. I really do. The support that y'all give me for this channel, especially within the this football season alone, I do appreciate that very, very much. Listen, I love this culture. I'm from this culture. I'm an HBCU graduate, man. Graduate from the Livingstone College class of 2012. I played football myself, man. I know what it's like to play in classics, to play at homecoming, like to play in front of a band that's jamming. Like, fam, you know how many homecomings I've been to from 2012, from the time I graduated to this year. Now, even though I didn't go to any homecomings this year, dog, I probably went to like 10, 15 different homecomings. Not just Livingstone either. We talking about G-Ho, a.k.a. North Carolina A&T, to Central, to Elizabeth City, to Winston-Salem State, to South Carolina State, to Claflin, to Delaware State, to Shaw, to Fairfield State, to Johnson C. Smith. Like, I've been to plenty homecomings, man. And listen, I definitely love and appreciate this culture, man, because, listen, it's definitely been a beautiful thing. And this channel has done wonders, man. And listen, I don't do none of these videos for the likes and views, man, because I just love the culture because I'm from it. Like, I'm part of the HBCU football family, like, for real. You know what I'm saying? So I just love the culture. So I just appreciate just doing these videos, and I appreciate y'all for just watching them, period, man. So I really do love and appreciate the support, man. So continue to support, man, and I appreciate it, for real. But let's get on with the topic at hand. We are taking a first look at the SWAC championship game, and I want to solely focus on Fairview A&M because there are a lot of people out there that are not giving them a snowball chance in hell of winning this game. Now, I'm going to come clean. I did not pick Fairview A&M to beat Alabama State last week. I didn't think they'll be here, to be totally honest with you. At the beginning of the year, I had Texas Southern ahead of them. I had Alcorn State ahead of them. I don't know if I had Grambling State ahead of them. I probably had them finishing third in a division. I probably had them finishing third, but I didn't think they'd be here. Nope, I had them finishing fourth because I had Southern ahead of them. So I didn't think Fairview would be here, but shout out to them for doing what they had to do. They beat Texas Southern first game of the season in overtime. They went to Alcorn and beat them with a last-second field goal. Now that win right there was a big-time win because I think that, like, between that Texas Southern and that Alcorn State game, it really kept them afloat to put them where they are today. So shout out to them, man. So, but they are going to FAMU, a place where they got absolutely destroyed at FAMU's homecoming. And listen, after that game, I seen on Twitter, and I was thinking the same thing. this is not the game I want to see for the SWAC championship, especially if it's going to be played at FAMU. But look how his circles around. Here we are with the same game that happened just less than a month ago. But do we think this game is going to turn out any differently? Well, it should. I would hope so, because we know what's at play here. We know it's a bigger game at stake here. Now, there are some ways that PVAMU can come out on top in this game. There are some ways, and we're gonna go through those points for a little bit, right? So, the first thing, the first and big thing for me that for PVAMU is to at least win the turnover battle. Listen, you know that Jeremy Musa will throw you. Listen, he is a gunslinger. He is gonna give you an opportunity to make a play on the ball. The problem that I have with this team is that they are not good at stopping the pass. As a matter of fact, they are the worst in the SWAC. They give up over 250 yards passing per game. It's not good. Their front seven is pretty good, though. I don't have no problem with the front seven, but this secondary has not been great all year, and in order for them to have a chance, this secondary is going to have to play the best game of their lives, the best game of the season, and they're going up against the best passing, one of the best passing teams in the SWAC, and a high-scoring offense at that. So they're going to have to win this turnover battle. You're going to have to force some turnovers, man. And listen, you want to limit your turnovers. Listen, it's going to give you a very, very great chance if you don't turn the ball over, period. But if you can win the turnover battle, at least by 2, give yourself multiple chances to score. Because, we know how this is not an explosive offense at all. So you need to take your points how it comes. You need to control the time of possession, which is the second thing. Let your running backs bring it home. Ahmad Antoine, Caleb Johnson, Jamarius Brooks. Hell, even Carly could use his legs. Let the running game bring you home. You want to limit Carly to throwing the ball 30 times this game. He don't need to throw the ball 30 times, because if you do, you're already behind. Like I assume it's because you're trying to catch up. And against this defense, who's number 1 in scoring defense, number 1 in pass defense, and number 1 in rush defense, I don't want to take that chance of Conley throwing the ball 30 times this game, because that's not his game. It has not been his game this year. He's thrown for less than 2,000 yards, 9 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. He will be prone to make a mistake if you keep letting him throw the ball. If you've seen how he looked against FAMU this past month, no. I don't want to see that. So this running game is going to have to carry this team. And listen, this front seven, listen, I don't know what your secondary is going to do in this game, but the front seven is going to have to apply some pressure. They're going to have to apply the pressure force Musa to have happy feet. Because I promise you, he is going to overthrow some. He is going to underthrow some. And the receivers, their receivers are going to drop the ball some. So you want to you want to create chances to create turnovers. This has to be the game where you get 3 to 4 sacks, 2 interceptions, maybe a fumble here to give yourself a chance. Because listen, even if FAMU loses their turnover battle, they do have an explosive offense that can catch them right up. Pay-per-view does not. So they're going to have to run the time down as much as possible, control the clock, and play excellent defense. Now, FAMU ain't bad with running the ball either, but I'm pretty sure they are going to try and throw the ball at least 30, 35 times because they know how inefficient this secondary is. So hopefully, Pay-Per-View A&M's secondary does come to play. I hope they really do come to play because, listen, I don't want to see that same game that we saw a month ago, man. We did not listen. We didn't think y'all was gonna be here in the first place. But like I said, man, congrats to y'all for making it this far. But how much of a chance are we giving Pay-Per-View, man? I'll probably give them 35% chance. Only because this is a style class for real. Like, you're going up against a methodical, run the ball down your throat, play tough defense versus a FAMU team that is great all across the board on defense and offense with weapons everywhere. They can score within 2 to 3 plays because they have the playmakers. They have the playmakers to do it. You know, but listen, we're going to see what happens, man. But listen, Pay-Per-View is going to have to make a game out of this. Now, we are going to talk about this game some more, but I do want to, ask y'all, like, how much of a chance are you giving Pay-Per-View? Now, that's not to say that I made my pick on who wins just yet, because I do want to analyze this game some more. But from the game that we watched a month ago, to FAMU's homecoming to today, how much different will Pay-Per-View look? They're going to have to do a complete 180 in order for them to have a chance to win this game. So I hope Pay-Per-View does what they have to do to make this competitive. But, of course, we'll all be watching. I don't know if the weather is going to play a factor because this is going to be late. It's in late November. So we're going to see what happens, man. But, I can't wait for this game. We will be talking about this game a little bit more during the week, man. But we're going to see what happens.